What's up guys, it's Drac and this is not a box. It says for Drac, Lord of Nerf and stuff. Now how did something like this possibly reach me? Well, as many of you know, Bobo and I are good buddies. Bobo lives very close to me, and so occasionally when shipping international things, people choose to either include things for me in mail to Bobo or things to Bobo in mail to me. And that just works really, really well because it's easy for us to like hang out and grab a burger or something together. So anyway, this comes to us from Frankenzilla. He is, I want to say like New Zealand based. It's hard for me to guess, but he is from far off, and he does some of the absolute coolest custom paint jobs and honestly like molding work on blasters. Now I have no idea what's in this. Bobo wouldn't tell me what was in his package, so I just don't know. Anything could be inside this. When I hold it up to, where is the sun? Over here. Here, if I stand up and hold it up to the sun, you can vaguely see a Firestrike kind of outline, right? But no idea what's going to be inside or what he has done to this Firestrike. He's a really active Nerfer on Facebook, and he does a lot of Warhammer miniature figurine style sort of integrations into his blasters, so sometimes they wind up looking completely savage, like totally different from other stuff. And then I know that he does contract work with some of his swirl painting and electrostatic style paint jobs. He's just a really cool guy. I'll definitely link to him in the description box if you want to check out some of his work on Facebook. But 100% a Firestrike, feels like one and everything. And inside we have exactly what I was talking about. So this paint job has like some kind of static creak going on where it looks really, really cool. But then if you look at the front of this thing, brass barrel, rebarreled, and it has a dart inside. I brought a few darts because I figured I'd be needing them, so I'm sure that this has been modified internally to have way more power, but like, check out that gnarly face. Just like, tongue out, eyes open. It's like this dude is from a Miyazaki film, almost, trying to throw up this brass barrel so that we can fire darts. This is so cool. Just like a very, very different style, a very different take on Nerf integrations and aesthetic, and overall looks really, really good. In fact, he signed it down here. I'm glad that he did, but this is FZM. I assume that's something like Frankenzilla monster. That could be what this is. It's certainly monstrous. The weird thing about it is it feels almost metallic. Like I recognize ABS plastic with paint, and that's what this feels like, but it's very heavy, not just because of the brass, but this is cold to the touch. So I don't know how he makes it or what he makes it with, but it's really, really sick looking. I mean, literally, like, that dude looks ill, but also sick in terms of, like, how cool it looks. It's very unique, very different, very special. So let's fire it, and hilariously, yeah, you know he's from that part of the world because the trigger is gray. This is not an orange trigger traditional Firestrike. It is a gray trigger, which, in my opinion, looks better on this blaster. Like, particularly with the paint scheme that he's gone with, I think that the gray trigger is awesome. And firing, wow, that's some Cartaya levels of Firestrike right there. Serious performance coming out of this. Clearly has all of the dead space removed, and you can even like load further once it's primed past this to give it a more effective barrel length, exceeding that of the barrel itself and the dart. That just should make sense. If it doesn't, I'm saying that you can get more dart on barrel time by pushing the dart further through almost into the plunger. We'll take a look at whether or not that's possible in something like this, and it is. You can see that's a direct shot down into the plunger, so when you pull this all the way back, you can get more effective barrel length from this. But this is insanely cool, and it's performing like a house. This couche dart has a really nice tight fit on there too, so we should be able to get just exceptional performance. I bet we can clear the woods easily clearing the woods, which means this is like 80, 90, 100 foot performance out of a Firestrike, and we've been overclocking Springer style pistols in the NIC for a long time, but we've never done them with crazy monster faces like this. This is just really, really neat. Hilariously, the way that this dude's nose comes up like this, and I'm sure this was intentional, it actually gives you iron sights, which is neat. Like, I don't know how accurate most Nerf blasters are, but with Kush darts, this thing just fired a bead all the way into the woods. And it did it again. I wonder if my neighbors are going to be mad. They're going to find Nerf darts because of this little guy. But this is really, really cool. Like, just a completely different take on the hobby with a completely overclocked internals and aesthetic. Like, I have a ton of respect for that. I have so much respect for that I'm not even going to critique the very minor things about this that I would have done slightly differently, because I wouldn't have done anything like this in the first place. This is just really, really unique and really, really cool. So thank you so much, Frankenzilla, for sending this to me via Bobo. This is unique and special, and I can't wait to take it to Costco Chicken's Winter War, because I'm going to have the coolest pistol there. Unless you sent Bobo something that's equally cool, in which case we'll fight for coolest pistol there rights. But wow, just gone, shooting laser beams. I should have a box around here somewhere so we can truly get this into perspective. This will be the last shot. Okay, we still have like fire tech boxes and stuff that haven't been recycled yet. Yeah, so that's pretty serious for foam, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I am stoked, tickled to add this to the armory, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Again, if you want to check out some of the unique stuff that comes out of this clearly madman's mind, I will link to his Facebook presence, and if he has any other presences on, like, say, the YouTubes or the Insta tweets, I will link those as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. A little different, a little crazy, a little wild, but a lot of fun.